and welcome to this video. In earlier videos I talked about addition with letters and multiplication with letters, and today I'm going to talk about subtraction with letters and all three of those together. So let's start with subtraction. Well, subtraction works exactly the same way as with addition, but then you subtract instead of add, and we can actually have negative numbers. I'm going to give a small example. So let's say I have 5a minus 2b minus 3a. Well, what's the outcome of this if I have to simplify? Well, I look for like terms again. There we go, like terms. So with addition and with subtraction, I always look for like terms. Okay, so the like terms in this equation are a and the different term is b. So I have two a's and the 5a and the 3a are like terms. So I have to actually move this whole term, and the minus belongs to this term. So I can actually do 5a minus 3a, and I move this one as well. Minus 2b. Remember, the minus part belongs to the term. And I actually get 5 minus 3 is 2. So I get 2a. I have 2a left. And minus 2b. I can't simplify this any further because these are two different terms. And you can try this out the same way I did with the addition video, just with normal numbers. But you can just then subtract instead of add. Now, before I'm gonna throw all three of these things together, I need to remember two rules. The first one is the order of operations. And that says that I first have to do multiplication or divide. But we're not going to do dividing just yet, so we're not going to do that. And then secondly, we have to add or subtract. From left to right. So remember this, it's very important. Okay, then the second rule we have to remember, we had learned about this earlier. When we have 5 minus 2, it's actually the same as 5 plus 2. And when we have 5 minus plus 2, we never have that. When we have 5 plus minus 2, we actually have 5 minus 2. The same goes for multiplication. If we multiply a negative number with another negative number, we get a positive number. And if we multiply a negative number with a positive number, we get a negative number. Now, let's say we have an equation that we have to simplify. And let's say we have 3 times 2x plus 4 times 2x. Do you already know the answer to this? Just remember the order of operations. What comes first? Multiplication. Let's see, we have two multiplications in this equation. We have one right here and we have one right here. Okay, so to first do the multiplication, I have to do 3 times 2x. I have 3 times 2x. So I actually have 2x plus 2x plus 2x. And because these are all like terms, I can just add them all together. So what I can do is I can do 2 times the 3 gives me 6x. Okay, and I add that to 4 times 2x. If I use the same rule, I do 4 times 2, which is 8x. Then I look if I have any more multiplications. I actually don't. Then I just have one addition. But remember, when adding or subtracting, what is the most important rule when I do calculations with letters? Like terms. I can't stress this enough. Like terms is very important when adding or subtracting with letters. So let's see, in this equation we have left, do we have like terms or don't we? Well, we have 6x plus 8x, and x are the same. So we have 2 like terms, which means we can add these 2 together. Then we just add 6 to 8, which gives us 14. And that means we have 14x. So simplifying this equation gives us 14x. Let's do a trickier one. Let's say I have 6xy plus 4x times 3y. Can we simplify this? What was the first thing we're supposed to look for when trying to solve an equation? We have to look for the order of operation. And we have an addition here and a multiplication here. So, order of operation, we first have to do the multiplication. Well, can we multiply these? Think about that for a second. Are you allowed to multiply 4x times 3y? Well, yes you are, because with multiplication we don't really care about like terms or not like terms. So we multiply 4x times 3y. And when we're multiplying something like this with 2 different terms, we'll look for the numbers before the terms. So we look for these 2 numbers and we multiply those 2 together. So we do 4 times 3, which is 12. And then we multiply it with the x and with the y. So what we actually get is we get 6xy plus 12xy. Can we simplify it any further than this? Well, yes we can, because we have like terms. The xy is the same as the xy right here. So we can just add the numbers in front of the letters. It means we actually get 18xy. And when we started out with this, you might not have seen that this would happen. But because we first did the multiplication, we can then add those 2 together. Okay, so let's do one. Let's say we have to simplify. 2a times 3b minus 20a times 2 plus 6ab. Okay, so this is a big one and this might seem very complicated. But if you follow the exact rules we just discussed, and you are able to solve this, you are able to simplify this. So give it a try. Okay, let's see. We start with multiplications and we have 2 of those. So one here and one here. So 2a times 3b. Those are not like terms, right? Because we have an a and we have a b. Does that matter? Can we still multiply it even though they're not like terms? Yes, we can. So how do we multiply these? We multiply the numbers in front of the a and the b. 6ab. Because 2 times 3 is 6 and the a and the b multiplied together get ab. So let's look at the second multiplication. Okay, so we have minus 20a times 2b. Now, minus 20 times 2 is minus 40. A times b means ab. Okay, and then we have plus 6ab. We have no more multiplications in our equation, so we go for subtracting and adding. And what do we have to look for when we subtract or add? Like terms. Okay, so we have 6ab minus 40ab plus 6ab. We have like terms right here, here, and here. That means we can add and subtract all of those together. And we go from left to right. So first, we subtract 40ab from 6ab. So what does that leave us? 6 minus 40. So I have minus 34ab. Then I just copy this again. And then I can add 6ab. That gives me minus 28. AB. And that's my final answer. And I can't simplify this any further. Practice this a lot because practice does make perfect. And I wish you good luck with that. And I wish you all a very good day.